Well, would you look at that? Superman has finally crossed the 500 million mark. What's going on, everybody? Hit that subscribe and let's get into it. All right, so look, as I just posted, I'm here minding my business, working on my comic, working on my website and stuff like this. And I posted that I'm listening to Rebel Moon along with Zack Snyder's Justice League, the music score. And then I had some clown that has the audacity to post the following, saying that 500 was crossed at the box office with Superman. So I'm like, you know what? We got to talk about this. Look, let me tell you straight up something about this. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. Let me remind you something. All you James Gunn cultists that are out there, you have to remember the following. Remember, Barbie made $1 billion. We also had Dune that made $1 billion. We recently had Minecraft that almost made $1 billion. With that being said, 3 different franchises, same company. And where's this company at? Let me remind you also, because on Friday, the stocks closed at $13.49. You have this yo-yo that goes up and down with WB, and they cannot pass the $15 mark. They try to get up there, but it keeps on dropping and it's always down in the red. Yeah, it'll go up sometimes to the green, and this probably is going to maybe help it tomorrow when the stocks open again on Monday, which I highly doubt because they've been in the negative for a while. And that shows you it doesn't matter. This movie can make $1 billion. Like I said it, let's give it the benefit of the doubt. Let's just say it does. And so what? It doesn't matter. Your stocks are not going up. So why would the investors be like, oh wow, with the Superman, this is finally the solution? No, it hasn't even raised in 3 weeks. The stocks, they've been still low. It doesn't work. It's not working, and it'll never work because nobody's interested in this whole reboot. Nobody cares about it. And currently, today's the last day at the time of this recording that San Diego Comic-Con is going up out there, and DC has been pushing and promoting everything that they're putting out and everything that they're working on because they're really pushing Peacemaker. And then now you have James Gunn coming out and saying that Peacemaker is going to connect and it's going to explain and it's going to open a door to more multiverses and all this nonsense. Look, James, you seriously had your chance with Superman and you screwed it up. You couldn't get that right. That's Superman. You don't even know the middle name of Clark. This is completely ridiculous. And you with David and also Rachel pretended to read comics, and then we all know and we're all calling you out because you're fake. And if you're not able to do that, but yet you're running DC Studios and you're doing Superman the movie, and you don't even know that Clark has a middle name, this is sad. This right here tells you who and what you are. But it doesn't matter because this movie and this reboot is not going to work. You can call it cope, but this is not cope. This is me telling you and spitting the facts. Enjoy your 5 minutes of fame because the rumor has it that in 2026, in November, James Gunn's contract comes to an end and it's not going to get renewed. James Gunn hasn't been making money for the studio, for the company and the brand. All it's been is just nothing but mockeries and foolishness. And don't think that things are going to change with Peacemaker or that they're going to change and get better with Supergirl. No, notice that everything has been paused and all they're focusing on right now is just Peacemaker, season 2, and we have Supergirl that's going to be next year. It doesn't matter. Everything that James Gunn has from here until his contract expires, he's going to try to fast track it and try to approve of it so it can get made. But guess what? Once that contract is up, time is up. Hit that subscribe, drop your comments, and until next time.